Hi there, lovely lurkers. What do you think about my honeymoon / wedding and that last week's Saturday show? Also, May the 4th be with you. And Lewis says, try not to cry.
It should be fun, so let's lurk. Scott?
Hi.
There's something... Hold on. Can you do me a favor as we get started in the show? I need to do something real quick. It's going to take me no more than 2 minutes. I promise. I need you to entertain the lurkers. 2 minutes. Entertain the lurkers, okay?
Okay.
You think you can do this?
Sure. I mean,
Scott has no idea what's happening. This should be fun.
Should be fun. Should be fun. That's our new...
Have fun. Be right back.
Our new motto. Let's see here. There's collectively about 2 minutes at least that I have entertained you guys and gals and everyone here over the past 3 years. So for the video crowd, I'm going to do this thing. I got the nope, that's not working. Here's the church. Here's the steep. And it's a worm. A guy walks into a bar and somebody at the bar is like, hey, what's that all about? And he goes, well, the genie, hopefully Willie inserted a rim shot there. By the way, if Willie if Willie is just like taking a dump in the middle of the show, I don't know what that says about my welcome back. This is like my big comeback show. Unlike the Kardashians, but ladies and gentlemen, here he is.
I feel great. I feel like $1 million.
Okay.
What's up, man?
All right. This is... I don't know how that's going to turn up in the edit, but... Hold on. Okay. Before we continue, I just want to say that, yes, I do know how fast I was going. And here's my license and registration. Okay, so for those...
It's so nice to see both of my chins
For those
again.
at home, Willie just came back as Officer Mattson. And or somebody who is a carnival operator who will be offering free mustache rides after
What's
the
up, kids?
park closes. Okay. All right. So you know how we played that stupid game a couple weeks back?
Which one? Which one?
The money one. Like how much?
Hide the cucumber?
How much? Just the tip. How much? Just the tip. Okay. I want you to think about this. How long are you willing to keep that mustache? And I want you to think about that. Don't respond yet, because I was going to say, I had an idea for the show that you have completely decimated. Because
For this show?
For this show, yes. I was going to...
Oh, no, why?
I was going to come over and shave it for video. But now that that's off the table, technically I could still come over and take care of the rest of it, because I still have a bit for the remaining mustache. But now that I've said that, what do you think?
Well, so for the first thing you need to know is my partner knew I was doing this. Mm-hmm. She was 100%. She was like, literally the next day after the wedding, she goes, when does the beard go away? And I was like, Scott has to do this. And then today I get home, I open the door and I go, I know what I'm doing. You're going to love this. So we start recording. I run to the bathroom, right? She's in the bathroom. She's getting like her stuff ready for the evening. She's going on this like women's trip. And she so I do this really fast and she's in the kitchen and she looks at me and goes, oh.
Oh my god.
So this gets to live on the internet forever. And that's it. This is the only place this exists.
Wait, how long is she going to be gone?
She's going to be gone for 3 days. And I have stuff to do. There's no way I'm going to be in public with this.
You have to.
Oh, God.
If you work at all.
I could just say I went to the Mario movie.
Speaking of Mario movie, why would you go to the Mario movie right now when you could watch it for free on your phone?
It's true. Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
No alleged. There is no DCMA team at Twitter anymore, so people are just posting the whole movie as well as other movies on Twitter. You can just go watch it for free right now. Now, am I saying you should do that? Am I endorsing this? No, because
No.
you wouldn't print out a car, or would you? I would. I definitely would.
I probably would too.
But yeah, so either do or do not. I don't care. There is no try. That leads into what we're going to talk about. But I just want to say, first of all, thank you.
You guys tried on your honeymoon?
Thank you. There was no trying. There was only doing.
Succeeding.
Yes. So for those who are unaware, I got married, went on a honeymoon. Willie was there, and he was my best man. Had a great speech. I don't know if anybody recorded it, but if somebody did, I'll try and get it, and I'll try and post it online here for everybody to hear. But thank you again, Willie. And Jason, I don't know if Chris listens to the show, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for being up there with me. I really appreciate it. You really made the day. I hope you had a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about the honeymoon?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to give a brief
100%,
version.
yeah.
Okay. This place is insane. We went to just south of Cancun, little coastal resort.
Venezuela.
You've been to Mexico? Have you been to any?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So have you stayed at any resorts, all-inclusive, anything like that?
No, never an all-inclusive. And when I went, I was really young. We went to Cozumel.
Okay. This is the first time I've ever been to anything like this. And let me tell you, It is wild. We landed in this small airport. We immediately walk out. We have a ride waiting for us. It's like one of those Sprinter vans. We get in. We're the only people in it. It's a very inefficient way to travel. But, hey, who am I to judge? We drive for about 15 minutes, and then we pull up to this gate that is surrounded by, I'm not 100% sure if
Cartel?
it is jungle, forest. What's the difference? I'm going to need to give that a Googs or have some scientists respond in the comments what makes the difference. But anyway.
The size of the bugs and the amount, probably.
Probably. But anyway, we pull up to this gate. They have our names. The driver has to give his name. We start driving for 5 more minutes through forest jungle. And it comes to a fork in the road. And then in the distance, we can see the resort. And it's massive. It's sprawling. It's these giant 7 or 8 buildings, all small hotels. And we take a left. We go up to another gate. Same thing, same situation. It's hey, who are you? Why are you here? Are you allowed in? I didn't specifically see people with automatic weapons inside the thing, but I cannot confirm or deny that somebody was there. So we get up there. This is they come, take our bags, say they'll just be waiting for you in your room. Come on in, get checked in. I didn't know what level of exclusivity. All I know is that we had a butler assigned to us for the whole time. And I'm
For the whole, one person?
Yeah.
Or somebody who rotated?
No, one person. And I'm what does that even mean? I've never had a butler before. I'm not a Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
This guy who's not our butler comes and points us to the check-in area. So we walk up to this desk and they're oh, you're staying in this room? You need to go check in over here down the hall. And I was okay. All right. Sorry.
You're
Didn't know.
Yes, sir.
Somebody gets out from behind the desk, walks us to the next place. And we're thanks. I think we go up to that desk, and this desk is different. It's not a reception area. It's a couple chairs at a desk. We sit down. They're what's your room number? We give them our room number, give them our name, and they're oh.
This is supposed to just be a hotel experience, I thought.
Yeah. They're actually, you have to go check in at this other place. And I'm I swear to God, if they walk us back to that other place we were just at, I'm going to give them, they've already dropped to 4 stars.
Can you imagine if all of it was a fraud? And you're a Mexican prison.
Yes, I was we flew all this way. But as it turns out, no. We got to go to this even more exclusive check-in place. So This person walks us. We take this elevator down to the bottom floor, and then we walk into this small little like boutique. It's only got 2 desks this time, and around it is like a small buffet, a drink shelf with like all top-notch liquor, and just a couple couches, a bunch of menus for all the restaurants laid out. And our butler shows up and he's like, "Hey, welcome." He has us sign some forms, basically saying like if we die there, it's not their fault. But he said anything in this room is available to you 24/7. Like if you want a drink, you just come in, make it yourself. If you want food, we've got food here all the time. This isn't at the restaurant. This is just the check-in. And I was like, holy crap. And he walks us to a room. We have to go through the set of doors that you have to unlock with your key to get into your room.
Okay.
It's separated from the rest of...
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just like, oh my gosh. This is so cool. I don't know what's happening, but why are we so VIP? We get into a room. It's overlooking this pool and restaurant and the ocean. And I think I sent you a picture, or I posted it on my socials so you can take a look. And it was just like, we had a hot tub, bathtub in the middle of the room, a king-size bed, and there were stairs going upstairs to a balcony that had a hot tub overlooking the ocean, and kind of like this little section in the back with some chairs and this big kind of like couch bed where you could just lay under the stars and chill.
Holy shit.
I know. And I was like, this is going to be a great week. This is amazing. And we owe it all to one of Molly's friends who she used to work with, who has a timeshare there and just gave us a 40% discount.
What?
I know. So when I texted you, I was like, hey, do you think you'd ever want to come here? I think we could probably get a good deal.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
So the rest of the week was great. I have one small complaint because, as a Midwesterner / American, I think it's just, or I have to stop saying that as a USAer. Because
American?
Mexico's in America. Canadian. Oh. Yeah, they're all North America, right? So anyway, the food was so good. And that's my complaint.
That you couldn't eat any of it.
I couldn't have barely anything. I was like, this is my nightmare. I'm on my honeymoon. I'm going to be here for 6 days.
Surrounded by amazing food, and you got none of it.
So you know what I did, Willie? You know what I says to myself? I says, you're going to die.
You only live once.
You're going to die. Yep. So yes, there were several nights where I was like, probably shouldn't have done that, but I lived and I had the best time. And if the only thing I was complaining about was the tons of free food just surrounding me 24/7, it was a pretty good trip. So
congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
You guys deserved it. You put in a ton of work. Your wedding was gorgeous.
You liked it? Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I thought I had fun. But
Bree was writing things down. She's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad everybody had a good time. Molly's only complaint was that a bunch of people left like when the band first took a break, so there wasn't as many people to dance longer into the night. But I get it. We invited a lot of old people. We're old ourselves. It just happens.
We're all old ourselves. Yeah.
Also, thank you to Paul and Vic for coming in, sitting in. It was a really good show. I listened to it yesterday. You guys have a lot of opinions. Most of them are wrong, but we could save that for when you guys come back on. We'll definitely have you back.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will point out how all of you guys rated those movies way too leniently.
Like we were too nice?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You think we should have been meaner?
I mean, yes. You should have been more honest. Like, I think I expected the spectrum to be like a bunch of movies on this side, a bunch of movies on this side. But at the end, it was kind of like just a big stack of movies.
Yeah, and I think that's probably right.
Polarization gets the clicks, Willie. We need that for the views. But
yeah,
but thanks.
There should have been more Fs, in my opinion. But the three of us had a pretty wide variety of feelings towards these movies.
Right.
Vic wanted to put the first Hulk movie at a B.
The first Hulk movie shouldn't even be on that list.
No.
Technically, it wasn't, because Ang Lee's Hulk, a.k.a. the Sulk, was the first.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know who did that. I mean, maybe Sony did that and didn't count. But, yeah. Incredible Hulk is only on there because technically it's the truth.
Technically.
But you guys had good banter. I like that. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll give you guys your own show where you just
Vic, Paul, maybe.
rant and rave.
Maybe they're going to have to, 1, upgrade their microphones, and 2, upgrade their cameras.
We won't,
Victor?
We won't talk about the logistics. I get that.
I'm just going to say this, Vic. The next time we record a video podcast, your camera doesn't sit on your lap.
Because I didn't watch it. I only listened to it. But
Okay, good. If you're not a fan of motion sickness, just tune out his.
He had
little
he had
section.
crotch cam going on, just like
Looking
up.
Good old crotch cam. Hey, he's a good looking man. So
I mean,
some people might like
you're
that.
not wrong. Everybody on that show, handsome fellow.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Is it the mustache?
No, the mustache is
Because
is an abomination.
Yeah. I can't look at myself. I see my view right here,
That is gonna get us canceled.
and I'm appalled.
Yes.
I am appalled. This episode is age restricted because of this.
This is the least woke thing you've ever done in your entire life.
Oh man.
All right, let's get to the meat and veggies of the show. Do you want to go first? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I did click the link. I did watch the video.
No, you didn't.
I did. I know exactly who this is.
No, you're lying.
No, I did.
You didn't watch it. You didn't watch the whole thing.
I mean, I watched the whole thing from start to finish with Molly, and we failed.
When?
Right before. Why do you think I was late to recording?
Scott, you motherfucker. I have been waiting to watch this. I have chosen to not watch this video so that you and I could do it together because I knew for sure you had not seen it.
Is it a new song? All right, let's talk about.
Yes.
Let's tell the people because nobody has any idea what we're talking about. Willie's story of the week.
TikTok does.
Oh, TikTok does. I haven't seen any TikToks, but I just watched this. Lewis.
So there's a song
Yes.
by Lewis Capaldi called "Wish You the Best." For those of you who know, you know.
I know. I'm one of them. I know.
Have you seen the TikTok trend?
Oh no, I haven't seen the TikTok trend. I don't TikTok other than to post up for our socials.
Okay, so here's where it starts. Let me just backtrack for a second. About a week or 2 ago, when this video first dropped,
So
there was this video that started making its rounds.
Yeah.
That said, it's this girl, hysterical, just weeping, barely can breathe, and goes, "Don't watch the video. You can't. It's terrible. Don't. Whatever you do, don't watch this video."
Okay.
So then it's people that are like, it can't be that bad.
It's not.
How would it be that bad? And then people start watching it, and then by the end of the video, they're like, "Oh God!"
This is like a depressive version of The Ring.
And I
Watch
wanted
this
It's
video.
only 3.5 minutes. It's not very long, and I wanted to watch it with you. And you're telling me that you've watched this?
I did watch it with my wife. Yes. You added it so late. I was like, "Oh, I have to get ready for the show. We're about to go live. So, what's this
dare
all
you.
about?" And I don't know many Lewises, Huey, the guy from Suits, but that's about it, This guy I knew in high school, but I didn't think he was going to be the subject of this link. So, all right. Are you telling me that you don't know the body of work that is Lewis Capaldi's music videos?
No.
Okay. So it sounds like this girl who started this trend didn't know either. But I just highly recommend people who haven't listened or watched Lewis Capaldi check these out. Because, yes, I did cry at this latest one. Tears in the eyes. And I'm just getting all sniffly thinking about it right now. Why don't you describe what's going on in the video?
Am I going to watch this live?
You haven't seen it.
No, I'm starting it.
Okay.
4 seconds in. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Now, nobody has described this, and already it's going to suck. There's this little dog named Willow and this old man.
Who is the old man?
I know it's going to suck.
Look at the old
Who's
man.
the old man?
Look at him.
I mean, he's, what's his face?
Mr. Filch.
From Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Mr. Filch.
He's like a postman.
Oh, this.
He's got his little dog.
Yeah. This freaking, oh, God, dogs kill me, man. I don't like crying in front of other people, and which is one of the reasons I was afraid to watch this.
And you start out this video, you're thinking like, Lewis, I swear to God, if you kill this dog, I swear to God, I'm canceling you.
Yeah. But no, I'm assuming I'm gonna make a call right now that this is gonna be that moment from Futurama where the dog is without a person. Uh-oh. Old man's coughing.
Because
Because he died. And this dog is just sitting there.
Where is he sitting?
On the grave. In the rain.
It's Futurama 2.0. It's kind of like stolen.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is not an original idea, Lewis. This was done a long time ago. Many of us have lived.
But nobody watching this knows what that is. We know what that is. That's the episode that shows up on Comedy Central and you go,
skip.
not today.
Nope.
This young kid finds the puppy and now he's riding around in a bike with a
the
basket
kid
and he has the puppy in it.
Yeah, the kid is the new postman. So he took over for Mr. Filch after he passed away, which is good, right? You think this is
Oh my
great?
God, the dog's going to die. This motherfucker. Oh my God. This is the cutest freaking dog I've ever seen.
Yes, I was like, this is a dog I would get. It's a little Benji dog.
100%.
If anybody remembers a
Oh,
Benji.
they're going back. Are they going back to the grave? That's what they're doing.
They're going back to the grave.
Oh, he's sitting on the grave. Oh, I hate it here. Oh, now the old dog is sitting on a little... Oh my God, it has something on its foot. Oh, now it's a flashback, motherfucker.
Is it a flashback? Welcome to the Lost's final season.
Fuck. They put the dog's collar on the other thing. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh.
So, yes,
I'm fine. It's fine.
That last scene.
Fuck you, Lewis. You suck dick.
That last scene was not a flashback.
No.
That was the scene where.
That was Afterlife. Oh
right.
God, I hate this. Why do we do this?
So.
We could have done this together.
I cried enough at my wedding for several lifetimes, okay? Like, I do not cry, apparently, unless it is a Pixar film, these Lewis Capaldi videos.
Animals. God damn you, Lewis.
Death.
You son of a bitch.
And my wedding. So that's when I cry.
Yep.
Wipe those tears. You
shut up.
You have a mustache.
You can't cry. There's no crying with mustaches.
That's right. Only men have mustaches.
I got these handles I gotta hold on to. But just talk about Star Wars. Okay. Let's move on, Lewis.
Anyway, spoiler alert, dog died. But he got to reunite with his owner in what we can only assume is hell. All right, moving on. Hello to everybody on this wonderful day, this day of days for all you nerds. Willie, what day is it?
May the 4th
and
be with
also
you all.
with you. Welcome to Star Wars Day. Kind of officially, Star Wars Day was also the 25th when it debuted.
But this is like the official.
This is it. This is because somebody somewhere started this commemorative Star Wars Day. Have you heard the history of this? Like why? I mean, we know why. Obviously, May the Force, May the 4th, blah, blah, blah. But
no, I don't know the actual history behind it.
So there's a reference that goes back to May 4th, 1979. And
Oh,
it has to do with Margaret Thatcher, good old Maggie. She was elected Prime Minister of the UK, and her political party congratulated her with an advertisement in the London Evening News saying, "May the 4th be with you, Maggie. Congratulations."
that's clever.
That was the first recorded instance. And then, apparently, in a 1988 episode of Count Duckula, The Vampire Strikes Back,
Jesus.
May the 4th be with you was uttered again. And then it kind of just snowballed from there. There's a lot of other, like, really nerdy things. But do you celebrate? Are you somebody that's apt to watch all of the Star Wars things, or go online and buy one of the many Lego sets that they come out with on that day? How do you celebrate Star Wars Day?
You and I have celebrated this multiple times in the past.
Yeah, we dueled lightsabers.
I do remember. Is it creepier with the mustache?
Yes.
We there was one year, probably like 2013, 10 years ago now. We decided, you, me, and one of our friends, we were going to do an all-nighter and watch every one of the episodes. Do you remember this?
All 6 extended versions.
I fell asleep probably midway through Return of the Jedi. But I woke back up and we finished all the episodes.
It's really
I don't know
only
if I ever want to do that again.
It's really only what? If we do 2 hours, it was 2 hours per film, so
12 hours.
that's not that bad. We started. When did we start? Did we start at noon or something like that? It was a marathon for sure.
I swear we started at night.
Oh, we did an all-nighter?
Idiots. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we started right around dinner time, like at 6 or something.
This was in Samira's basement.
Oh, so long ago. But good times. To do that now, though, think about it. Think about all the Star Wars stuff that has come out, and somebody has
God.
canonically put it into a timeline. So to attempt to do that, we're talking like a solid 24, maybe longer hours in terms of commitment. This isn't like those easy Lord of the Rings movies you can just finish in a day. No.
Right. You don't even have to go to the bathroom to finish those movies.
And it smells like you don't. You know who I'm talking about.
Now, can I just ask, can we get like a State of the Force? Maybe every time this comes up on the 4th, we will do a State of the 4th. That's
I don't
not
know.
a list.
I'm gonna defer to you because you look like
Let's do a State of the 4th.
you right now. You look like you work on the Force and you only apply Force, especially when not necessary.
Wow. So I want to ask because I think like there is so much content coming out now. I just started watching Andor mainly because I have heard nothing but incredible reviews. You gave that review to me maybe off episode where you're like, you have to watch this.
It's really
incredible.
good. It really is.
I had a friend come into work and he said the exact same thing. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And it's fantastic so far.
I thought the first 3 episodes, which they released immediately, were just a little sloggy, but then I thought, oh, this is a movie. This is basically one big movie that it meant to be watched start to finish. If they had released them singularly, it just wouldn't make sense. But I would say right now we've gone away from, the trench run that was the movies, that was George Lucas, but I feel like it was given away with his blessing. And I'm okay with that. I would rather get okay Star Wars shows every now and then than have to wait a decade more for something that maybe will be a quality movie.
That's fair. So you just want like a good Hummer of
Electric
of Star Wars.
Yes.
You want a Hummer of Saber, and then you'll just like, I'll just ride it hard.
I
get it. I get it.
I want to see the nooks and crannies of the Star Wars universe. There's so much good in those movies where you're like, holy crap, where do X-Wings come from? Why is this such a cool ship? Who's that guy? Why is there a race of aliens that they just like, they expect to introduce us to something that is so amazing and not expand on it? That's almost cruel. But what about you? You hate Star Wars, don't you?
A little.
You can't say a little. It's a yes or no. Why do you hate Star Wars?
I don't hate Star Wars. I don't.
Welcome to 60 Minutes. I'm Maury Safer. Willie today joins us from his home in front of his Star Wars hating couch.
No. The only person who's going to greet this guy is Chris Hansen. Let's get it right.
Hey, all right. Hey, what brings you here today? Why don't you have a seat?
Oh, no.
So, you recently went online and said you hate Star Wars. Why is that?
Should we make this worse for the viewers of the episode while we bring it to a close? I have an idea.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Do I need to... Am I okay? Willie has left again, so... Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I thought you were going to shave the
I just
Hitler
want
mustache.
people to assume that I'm a leather daddy.
That's way better than what I thought you were going to do.
I'm not sure it is.
All right, so whips and chains excite you, but tell me why doesn't Star Wars get your rocks off anymore?
Kids. It's made for kids, all right?
It's for kids? I mean, Star Wars is for kids.
I can easily tell when something is shot on the void, and I don't like it. It is a look, it's an aesthetic that feels cheap. It feels like it was a pandemic level, like, let's give this a shot. To me, it's the same feeling you have towards 3D. Like, you immediately see it, and it pulls you away from the experience. It makes you realize you're watching something that doesn't feel genuine. So I can tell when they're filming on it, and it really frustrates me.
So it's kind of like Game of Thrones when they ran out of material and they had to start kind of like ad-libbing, like, oh, we're just making this up now. It felt like there was a body of work, and now it's just like, all right, vamp. Somebody give me something. Here's a big dartboard. Let's see what kind of Star Wars thing we can put together.
Let's try. I don't know, pull from this comic book or this book at one point.
Sure.
And I guess.
Sure, but
Disney Daddy has it, and they're going to continue to milk the teat of Darth Vader for as long as he's willing to, come through.
You're going to be able to see every bone on that cow's body. Like
it's ectoplasm, I swear. It's midichlorians, I swear.
It's going to be like that, the death of that guy who chose poorly in Indiana Jones. Just going to be like,
That's our show, you lovely lurkers. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Please rate and review wherever you lurk.
We appreciate the love, so let's remember to be kind to each other, and we will see you this weekend.